Chris Neal, Topeka Capitol Journal file photo, Kansas Lieutenant Gov. Jeff Colyer, who conceded to Chris Kobach on Tuesday, said his campaign would not challenge the results in court or ask for a recount. He emphasized his desire to keep the office in Republican hands. By Amy B. Wong, Washington Post. Exactly a week after an election that produced one of the closest races in Kansas history, incumbent Gov. Jeff Colyer conceded the Republican gubernatorial primary to Chris Kobach, the Kansas Secretary of State and an anti-immigration hardliner who has sought to align himself as closely as possible with President Donald Trump and his administration. Colyer conceded Tuesday night, hours after a tally of provisional ballots in Johnson County, the state's largest county, failed to close the gap between him and Kobach. Instead, the additional votes swung in his opponent's favor. Colyer picked up an extra 301 votes, while Kobach added 325 even though the governor had won his home county overall. Start your day with the news you need from the Bay Area and beyond. Sign up for our Morning Report weekday newsletter. I've just had a conversation with Kobach, and I congratulated him on his success and I repeated my determination to keep the seat in Republican hands, Colyer said Tuesday, with his family by his side, sounding emotional at times. The numbers are just not there unless we were to go to extraordinary measures, ad choice advertising and red invented by Teeds. Colyer said his campaign would not challenge the results in court or ask for a recount. He emphasized his desire to keep the office in Republican hands. Kansas is too important, he said. Kobach will face the projected Democratic nominee, State Sen. Laura Kelly, and independent candidate Greg Orman. Kelly had a strong showing last week, earning more than 50% of the vote in the state's first contested Democratic primary since 1998. Since the 1960s, Kansas voters have not elected consecutive Democrats or Republicans to the governor's office. This year, the GOP in Kansas must overcome the additional obstacle of convincing voters that conservative policies can still succeed in the state after then Gov. Sam Brownback, R., enacted steep tax cuts that left the state's economy, infrastructure funding and education systems reeling. Sponsored content experts are urging Americans to refinance in 2018. By refinance rates are still at near historic lows, but won't be for long. You might also like chiropractors baffled. Simple stretch relieves years. HealthierPatriot.com. Finally, financial planning. Your life, your way. Finally, Singapore, it's time to meet the all-new powerful Note. Samsung Galaxy Note 9 pre-diabetes, a warning sign for diabetes. Health Promotion Board. Johor Bahru's new IKEA store, it is worth going to. Money Smart. Take advantage of this Adventure Cove Water Park Resorts World Sentosa Omarosa releases another recording. Trump hits back. MercuryNews.com. Prosecutors charge Florida man in Stand Your Ground. MercuryNews.com. Demi Lovato's overdose likely caused by drug-laced. MercuryNews.com. Will Smith and Jada Smith say they have outgrown the idea of being a married couple. Police look into video of man spanking hippo at California Zoo. Eligibility check for a U.S. green card. Immediate result: U.S. green card, free check. Singapore chiropractors shocked. This device strengthens your back. Hero doing this before bed could help your hair growth. Watch HealthierPatriot.com. Fact check. Trump's economic fiction. Russia and California will fires. Body found stuck in California grocery store. Pillar may belong to fugitive. Air conditioning now finally affordable in Singapore thanks to Air-Cool 24. Your birthday defines your life. Believe it or not, Ace Pro Academy. Chiropractors baffled. Simple stretch relieves years of back pain. HealthHackTips.com. Prince Harry never thought Camilla was a wicked stepmother, and says people should feel sorry for her. Property tax overhaul. Backers of initiative deliver signatures for California's 2020 ballot.